Hey family, I know it's been a while since we last talked. Um, I am still gardening, but I have been busy this summer, the start of this summer. So I wanted to come take a stroll out here to the garden to show you what I have done this year. I didn't really do too much because of my schedule. It's been a busy season in my life right now, and I sort of had to balance. But of course, I could never let a season go by without putting something in the ground and planting something. So I wanted to come out here to the garden and sort of show you. Look behind me. That right there, you guys, is apple mint. Apple mint. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I have so much apple mint. Oh, it just went crazy. And then it's been raining. We've been having rain this week, and so everything is just really shooting through the roof. And at the bottom there, you'll see right here. This is chocolate mint. That's chocolate mint. So, ooh, that's strong. Strong, strong, strong. Wow. Ooh, had some good mint there. But this is, yeah, apple mint. Apple mint. Good stuff. This right here behind me is bee balm. Bee balm. Look at that. It's just started flowering. Beautiful flowers here that have come up. Oh, I hear bees buzzing. But this is bee balm. It also has gotten tall. This actually is an herb that gets at least 4 or 5 feet in height. So all of this is ready to be harvested and dried out. And I'm going to figure out what it is I'm going to do with that bee balm. But I know it's good for you. So we're going to stroll along here. I really brought you out because, like I said, I didn't do a big garden this year because of scheduling. But of course, you have to always put something in the ground, plant something, grow something. Um, Look at this bee who is flowering. She's doing her thing, and I don't mind. So I've got some tomatoes here. Let me show you. See if I can switch this around. I've got to do some pruning because, like I said, it's been raining and man, this stuff grows really, really fast. So the tomatoes are not quite ready yet, but I've got a lot of pruning to do on these because these are severely overgrown from the last, I guess, few days of rain that's come in. Over here, oh, what do we have here? Guys, look at this. Let's see what we got. Look at that. These are giant jalapenos. And I mean they're giant. Look at that. So these are ready. They are absolutely ready, and there are tons of them out here in the garden. Show you. We got jalapenos, and I think I have probably about 6 plants that I put in. So yeah, that's quite a bit, and that's just to get me going, get me started. I had so many jalapenos on last year. I made jalapeno jelly, the lemon lime, peppermint, regular. I had jalapeno jelly coming out of my ears. I mean, it was a lot. Over here, I have a cherry tomato plant, and she's coming up. Once again, it needs to be pruned because it's just been a lot of growth going on here with the rain. And right down here, let's see what we've got. Let me turn you around. Oh, we got bell pepper. There we go. Look at that. We got beautiful bells. Beautiful bells. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful bells that are coming in. They're in. Yeah. Oh. Yep. Take that off. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous bell pepper. Look at the little ant. Yeah. Everything serves its purpose, right? Now, this is why I'm out here, because I actually came out on yesterday to take a look around and see what was going on, because I hadn't been out here in about 2 days because of rain. But my cucumbers, you guys, I was going through and I'm beginning to pick cucumbers. Well, I reached down to to pick a cucumber, and lo and behold, I found something that was very, very interesting. You've got to take a look at this. Okay, so let me show you the cucumbers here. This is what I have planted. These are called straight eights. So they are a cucumber that is a very long variety. They're not short, pickling type cucumbers, not just your regular dinner table type cucumbers. These are straight eights, so they get pretty long. But this is what threw me yesterday when I saw this. I had to come take a picture and show you. Take a look at this. Over in the cucumbers, look, behind this leaf. Look at that. We have a cucumber. Look at that. It has morphed into one. So let's pick this bad boy. Look at, and it looks like it's one one vine. It started out, let's see, I think it started out as two, but something happened interesting. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick this. We're gonna pick this right now. So you guys, let's witness picking this. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, here we go. You guys, you really should use some shears, gardening shears. So hold on, let me go get the gardening shears, because I don't want to break the entire plant, because I have other cucumbers that are vining from this right here, and then the stalk is down here, so I don't want to cause any damage to the rest of the growth of the other cucumbers. So hold on one second. Okay, had to go get some gardening shears. So let's go try and cut this cucumber. Here we go. Let's see. All right, here we go. The cucumber, let's go back to it. All right, here we go with the cucumber. And I've got my gardening shears. Now what I want to do is get right here in that nodule, and we're going to snip away. There she goes, she's free. Let's see what we have. That is absolutely amazing. Look at that. Wow. You guys, this thing is ginormous. Look at that. I promise you this thing weighs about 4 pounds. Look at that. So that's one cucumber. Let's see what else we have over here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Let's get her out. Once again, I'm finding the nodule at the top, which is right here. Cut that. Let's get it out. Here we go. Look, I'm trying to do it justice to show you all the length. These are striped straight eights. It's what it's called. Striped straight eights cucumbers. This cucumber is probably the length of from my finger to the crest of my elbow. Unbelievable. Striped straight eights. There's another one. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Oh my Lord. Okay. Here's one here. You see that? Let's take them out. So we're picking jumbos here. Here, let's pull it from down here. These are pretty heavy. Oh, heavy bad boys. Here's another one. Once again, it's probably the length from my finger to my elbow. And this is probably a good pound and a half cucumber. All right, let's keep foraging around here. We've got one down here. This is a young and tender, for which I like to eat them like that as well. Let's see. We're picking cucumbers, you guys. Oh my Lord, look at this one. Look at that. I don't want to pick too many because oh look at this right here. Look at that. I've got a culprit. You know who that is? Those are my yard puppies. Yard puppies, you say? Those are the deer. The deer has been here foraging on cucumber leaves. Interesting enough, I didn't think they ate cucumber leaves. They eat everything else up in here, but yeah, it looks like they've been munching on the cucumber leaves. So yeah, it's going all the way right here. So they're walking along this edge and they're just grubbing in the middle of the night. And that's something. So this one here looks like this one has gone a little long because it is really young. So I might leave that and just let it hang there, and then I'll probably throw it in the compost. I don't mind composting some stuff that I just can't get to in time. It's all good for the compost. Here's another one. I think we have to pick this one. Yeah, this one's got to go. Let me grab my shears. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. Yeah, it looks like the deer. Look at that. The deer. The deer. All right, so here's another one we're going to go ahead and pick. Get it. Okay. All right, they're striped straight eights once again. Yeah, big ones. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys the cucumbers. This season so far has been absolutely mind-blowing. I've got a few more in here that clearly needs to be picked, but I think I might have to call a few people, see if anyone wants any cucumbers, because one cucumber will feed an entire family. I mean, a very large family. So I want to show you that. And then lastly, right here behind me is I planted some silver queen corn. So this is not quite ready yet. I don't see the stalks coming forth yet. They're just now beginning to form. But they're beautiful. Beautiful. Coming up really nicely. The leaves are really healthy. They haven't curled. You can usually tell if corn is struggling is if you can tell if the leaf sort of does this curl thing, but these are showing the right pattern that they need to be showing. They're all nice and green and nothing seems to be attacking them. Thank God. Thank God. So yeah, we'll see within the next couple of weeks what we get as far as the corn. And then like over here, this bed right here, this is actually a bed of russet potatoes. These are russet potatoes. I have them mounded up inside of the beds. So we've got a ways to go on the potatoes. I started over in this bed, which is sprawled, because once again, I'm having a problem with the deer getting in. Partly is my fault. I know I should be doing a little bit better with making sure I had it sort of fenced off, trellised off without them being able to get to it. But I didn't do that this year, and I'm paying for it right now. Over here, same thing. This is a bed of potatoes right here. These are red potatoes that you see right here. All of that's red potatoes. So I have, and then on the other side over there is sweet potatoes. So I did those, mounded those up in the beds, created like little pyramid peaks, and then you plant your slips down into that. And yeah, I think they're gonna do fairly well. I think that's it. Like I said, I didn't do a huge garden this year, only because of time. But as you all know, I am one who will hopefully never not plant anything. I think we should always plant something, whether if it's just tomatoes or cucumbers. And you can do that in a pot. It doesn't require a whole lot. So yeah, it's good. I'm excited. Looks like I'll have a lot of tomatoes and cucumbers to munch on this summer, and that's okay with me too. And I've got some herbs down here. This is lemon balm. Those are the chives over there. And then over underneath my deck, I've got a heap of basil, Genovese basil and red basil, for which I love to have with the cucumbers and tomatoes. So I'm happy with what's going on out here, and everything seems to be flourishing quite nicely. The tomatoes, and I've got my work cut out because I've got to do some pruning, just to make sure everything has enough energy to push forth the fruit that needs to come forth. And pruning is key. Okay, you have to prune your vegetables. You have to prune your tomato plants, and I've even pruned like my peppers at the bottom. You want to make sure the bottoms of your plants are very airy, so that the proper air can flow through the bottom, so that they can get good circulation, and it causes a good boost in growth. And then you want to make sure that you don't have a lot of sprawly just shoots, shooting out, for which this is in the last week has created a whole lot of growth that is not really necessary. You really want to try to keep your plants sort of compact in a way where when you start seeing the fruit, the tomato, because tomato is a fruit, you guys, fruit, vegetable, but it's a fruit. You start seeing that when you start seeing it, the more you prune, it'll push the energy to the actual fruit, which will produce a bigger, a better, and a heartier crop when it's time for you to harvest. So that's just a little tidbit of information just to share with you guys. So I just wanted to come take a minute and share with you guys what I have been doing lately out here in the garden. The sun is about to come out right now. It's much needed. It is very much needed. So yeah, I want to share and catch up with you guys and let you know that I'm still at it and I'm still gardening. Gardening is something that everyone should do. If you're not gardening, start gardening. Plant something. Don't be afraid to get you a pot. If you don't have the space, get a pot, plant. Do what you can do as far as a tomato, as far as a cucumber. It could be a squash, whatever. Just plant something. You have fun in doing it. Okay? Until we meet again, I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day and a happy gardening, everybody.